Hi, my name is Ashley, and I did my internship at the Family Crisis Center in Rexburg. So how I found my internship is I had seen the Family Crisis Center while I was on track at school during my 4th or 5th semester, and I wondered if they had accepted interns. Once I got closer to the time that I needed to do my internship, I looked up the Family Crisis Center's website and found that they did accept interns, and also where to apply for the internship. I had also heard from a couple people in my classes that they were doing their internships at the Crisis Center and that they really enjoyed it. I was going to apply for the internship at that point, but the Crisis Center only takes applications the semester before you start your internship. So the semester before I needed to start my internship, I filled out the application and emailed it with my resume to the director. I had heard from other people who were applying that most of them had sent in just their application and were later emailed back to send in their resumes as well, which is why I sent in my resume with my application. So soon after I sent in all the correct paperwork, I was called in for an interview and hired shortly after. So there are a few responsibilities that I had as an intern. One was working in the thrift store, and a part of working in the thrift store is you work the register, organize items, sort donations that people bring in, and you put them in the store where they're supposed to go. I also priced items. I helped clients when they came in with the needs order form and got them the items that they needed. Another responsibility is helping out in the food bank. So a part of the requirements for the internship at the Family Crisis Center is to volunteer in the food bank on Food Bank Day, where people from the community can come and get a free box of food. Also a part of helping out in the food bank is sorting through food donations, filling clients' food boxes, and something that I thought was really cool, that along with the food donations that they get from the community, a few of the local grocery stores bring food a day or two before the food bank day. So if you're there on food bank day, the food bank is overflowing with food. So another responsibility is working on clients' paperwork, which includes filling out client contact forms. So the client contact forms are basically, you fill them out whenever you are in contact with a client. So if you call them, or you talk to them when they come in, or if you sit in with them while they're with their caseworker, then you fill out a client contact form. Also a part of paperwork, I got to tally information, like what resources clients were given and how many times the clients were contacted within a quarter, which a quarter is it's a few months, probably about around 5 months, or maybe a little less than that. But yeah, so then also, as an intern, I got to help out with 2 outreach events. And usually the outreach events will help with fundraisers for the Crisis Center, and another type of outreach event that the Crisis Center does is to educate the community about what the Family Crisis Center does. So the outreach events that I got to participate in was a kayathon and the BYUI Communications Internship Fair, and I really had a fun time at both of those. It was fun to kind of be there, kind of as an advocate for the Crisis Center. Another responsibility was answering phones and greeting people as they came into the Crisis Center. And along with answering phones, you take messages when the advocate that they need isn't available. I also got to write receipts when people brought in donations. So another requirement for this internship is you can go on a ride-along with the Jefferson, Madison, or Fremont County Police Department. The ride-along that I went on was pretty intense, but the majority of other interns said that theirs was fairly uneventful. This opportunity definitely gave me a greater appreciation for what our law enforcement does for the community on a daily basis. Sitting in with clients and advocates is also another responsibility. And so when a new client comes in, they will sit in with an advocate, and the advocate will get them all the resources they need and help them to understand what their rights are. And so as an intern, you have the opportunity to sit in and observe as the advocate helps the client. Another responsibility is attending support group. And even though this may seem like a lot of work at first, you don't do every single thing every day. So all these responsibilities are spread out throughout the duration of the internship. So I benefited the site that I served at, so the Family Crisis Center, by helping the daily activities run smoothly and efficiently, so the advocates could focus on helping the people that came into the crisis center. I also completed tasks that the advocates did as well, like filling out client paperwork, helping run the thrift store, supervising children, while advocates prepared for the children's forensic interviews. Because of these things, advocates were able to do more and help more people. So how I was benefited personally, I was definitely benefited so much from being an intern at the Family Crisis Center. I have learned more about what career I want to go into, which without having interned at the Crisis Center, I wouldn't have realized that. And also the environment at the Crisis Center is so positive and relaxed, which is necessary for the center to be successful. And I have learned that this is the type of environment that I want to have in a future career. Being able to help people in extremely difficult situations and seeing the positive results from what I have done to help, it was so rewarding. Another quality, which is another quality that I want in a job. I have also gained experience that will better prepare me for my future career once I graduate. Throughout my internship, I have also learned a lot about myself and how I can use the characteristics that are unique about me to help those around me and be successful in my career. So, the coursework that had a connection with my internship that I thought was the most important was that when you work with people, respect is the number one priority. Also, as a professional, you need to make sure that when working with people, you are doing what is best for them and being ethical about what you do. So I think that the National Association of Social Workers Code of Ethics that was talked about in the Intro to Marriage and Family Studies class and the Family Practicum class was one of the most important concepts that I learned while in school to benefit my internship and future career. Because I learned that if you are not ethical and respectful in the way that you work with people, it doesn't matter what you have learned in school. So I would 100% recommend this internship. Something that I really liked about this internship was that the advocates treated the interns like capable adults and expected us to do what we were supposed to without being asked. This definitely was a self-directed internship where you aren't going to have people hovering over you, making sure you get done what needs to be done. You will also gain valuable experience and knowledge to work in a career with children and families, or in any career in general at the Crisis Center. So at the Crisis Center, you get to be a part of something great and get the opportunity to work with great people. So applying for this internship, I would advise going on the Family Crisis Center's website, and there's a volunteer tab at the top of the page that drops down to show an apply for internship option. So after you click on the tab, There's an internship application link at the bottom of the page. So you'll download the application, fill it out, and then email it along with your resume to Margie Harris, who is the Family Crisis Center Director. Her email is listed on the application page on their website. It is also best to apply for the internship early in the semester, prior to the semester that you want to start the internship. This was a fantastic internship, and it was such a great experience. I learned so much, and it was so amazing to be able to make a difference as well. If you decide to do this internship, it'll definitely change your life if you let it. Thanks for watching.